Hello, my name is Bethany Dellagnello, and I design and make all the Bethany Dellagnello jewelry. So today I'm going to have you join me on a little journey through my creative process, show you what I have to do to create some sister earrings. So sister earrings are one of my specialties. They are earrings that are similar but not identical. So they're a lot of fun and cause a lot of interest from people that you might run across during your day. They're a good conversation starter, and they're not so weirdly different that they really freak people out, but they're just enough different that they pique people's interest. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding some baubles to what I already have here, and you may remember that I'm going to use this little piece of mother of pearl, and I need to put something on here so that I can hang something else from this ring. So the way that I do this is by putting a head pin inside of it, and the head is at the bottom, so now it'll catch it like that. So then I just need to bend that back and roll that around to make a loop so that I can hang that from the ear wire. So now I can make the second piece that I'm going to add to it. Put some more silver on there because it makes such a nice texture when it's got a little bit of that silver. And then a little bit of this deeper blue, which adds some interest. And a tiny little seed bead at the top. And now I've got a nice little piece that I'm going to hang from my loop that I just made. So there we go. I'm ready to wrap that with my other pliers. A wrapped loop will stay in place forever. If you leave an open loop, it could eventually come undone. So a wrapped loop is a nice quality approach. So this metal is nice and strong, so even though this is open, it's a nice heavy metal. So it should be nice and secure. And there you go. Finito. So now I'm ready to make my second earring. And with my second one, it's going to have a ring on it, just like this one, so that they look good together. But this time the ring is going to be made with silver. So these will be sisters, but not twins. So first thing I'm going to do is hammer that. Hammering metal gives it more strength. It hardens the metal so that it holds its shape for longer. And it also gives it some texture. So when you hammer the metal, you get these nice little hammer marks on it. And I'm going to use that little ring along with one of these tiny textured sterling silver rings that I keep in here. So I'm going to put that one inside. See how that's about the same size as that one? So those will look really nice next to each other. And you've got a repeat of your use of materials and a repeat of your textures. And that's what's going to make these earrings go together really nicely. Another piece of silver, and then a tiny little mother of pearl at the top. We're going to do another wrapped loop. It's always good to use your pliers instead of your fingers. It really saves your hands. So then we do a little fine adjustment here at the end to make sure that our angles are nice and straight. Nice 90-degree angle there. So this is what I have so far, and I'm going to make a little, what I call a spring, with a little piece of wire here. Springs are really easy to make, and they add a nice little bit of texture. They give you something to hang your other little beads on. So now I've got a spring that looks like that. So I'm going to hang that off of this ring, close that loop down, put it inside. There we go. So now you got a little spring hanging on there. Okay, and the very last step, just need to add this tiny little accent at the bottom of the little spring we made earlier. Remember that the challenge always with these sister earrings is to get them the same length. So I've worked out that this should make everything the same length. I'm ready to add it to my ear wire. Close that up nice and tight, nice and straight. And there is our finished pair. Super cute. Ta-da! Sisters but not twins.